Claire Ricci is Associate Vice President of Workforce and Continuing Education at GTCC. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Recap for us a few of the ways that most adults can obtain a high school diploma.
Sure. So the college offers GED, adult high school, and another test called the HiSET. So students can take tests or earn credits toward their high school diploma.
And those are the traditional ways, and we've talked about those before. But you sent me an email about something called Power Pathways. I want to find out about that. What is that all about?
Okay, so Power Pathways is not a high school diploma, but it is a program for adults with intellectual disabilities, so adults with special needs. Sometimes they may have earned a high school diploma through the occupational course of study in the public schools, but this program provides them some specific career training so that they can find employment.
Now, I think you also had told me before that there's like 2 different career tracks they can choose going through this program.
That's right, that's right.
What are they?
So the first one is food service, and that one we've actually been operating since 2019.
That's right.
And then there's a new track that we are hoping to launch in the fall, which will be digital literacy and customer service.
What would you say the goal is of the students with these disabilities? What are their goals as they matriculate through the Power Pathway?
Sure. Well, a lot of times the goal is employment, and for this population, there are some barriers to employment. So we're trying to help them refine their skills. Part of the class, they work on practice interviewing, resume, and actual job applications, as well as the particular career skill they're working on. So a lot of times the goal is employment, but also sometimes students want to be able to volunteer. And we're also, to be honest, we're working on life skills. So in the food class, they're learning how to prepare food, which is a life skill that they need.
That's great.
And digital skills, you know, we can't do anything these days without the computer. So
right. I try, but it doesn't work.
It's hard.
Yeah. Now, how long is the program, and is there a cost to enroll?
Yes, so it's a fall and spring. It's a 1-year program, and it ranges between about $150 to $200 for the entire year. And we do have some scholarships available for students with financial need.
Well, that's good. But now, something else I want to ask you. I'm assuming the classes, since we're sort of hoping to get on the other end of the whole pandemic thing, the classes are held on campus, GTCC?
That's right. That's right. So we've offered food service in both Greensboro and High Point at our campuses there. And we will offer it in either location depending on student interest.
Right. What if one of the students has that transportation is a barrier for them, has a problem with it? What do you do? Sure.
Well, through our Titan Link office at the college, we can provide bus passes. So, and both of our campuses, Greensboro and High Point, are on the city bus lines. So that is a way that students can get back and forth.
Yeah, and that plus, as you alluded to, the scholarship thing is trying to make it easier for these folks to, and for everybody, because I know you do a great job at GTCC for making it easier for people to get in and get past those barriers to learning. Hey, before time runs out, what kind of feedback have you received over time from, it could be students, parents, employers? What kind of sense do you have of how it's been going?
We've gotten really good feedback. I mean, some families have said this is, they didn't think their child would be able to go to college. So this was a college experience where they were able to come to the college like any other adult, learn a skill, go to a graduation, all of those things. So it's a real confidence builder. We've had students find employment. Recently at our graduation, we had a student come back. He's working 2 different jobs in the food industry, and he talked to the students about his experiences. So we've had excellent feedback.
This, I can see you smiling through this whole thing, and just to be personal for a second, not to put you on the spot, but this has got to be gratifying to you to see this program in action, right?
It is, and this was one of the things when I came to GTCC, this was a goal because we didn't have anything like this in place. I had worked with a program similar, different topics at another college. So one of my first goals at the college was to get this started because there are a lot of adults with special needs, young adults and older adults.
Right.
And, in the past, there haven't been a lot of opportunities for them to integrate with society. And so I just think it's needed. And I also think that they bring a lot to the table. They love coming to class, they love coming to work. They're fun to be around, and they have a lot of skills to offer. So it's something that I find very gratifying.
I can tell. Thanks for doing this. Will you come back sometime?
Absolutely.
Up on screen, gtcc.edu is where you can get more general information. I hope you will visit that website.